All right, so everything's been printed off. I'm going to, some of the labels or some of the stickers that have been cut, they've already been pulled off from the strong grip mat. Now I put a new blade into the Cricut, and by doing that, some of these labels were actually cut a little deeper. I usually like them whenever they're like this, they're still attached. They're easier to get the back off of them. But I'm going to use this little tool. I'm going to use this little tool to peel the stickers off. So let's go ahead and do this. Pull this off. Pull them off of this mat. See, I still have some over there to pull off. Altogether, you need 69 blocks. Okay, let me peel all these off. Take this mat, and we'll put it over here underneath my Cricut stand. Now, what I used, let me reach over here. I went to Walmart and I got these jumbling tower blocks. They're the generic of the Jenga blocks. These were only $8. They were on clearance, so I got them for $8 per box. I believe that there are like 42, 46 to the box. I got 2 per set that I wanted to make. It takes 69 of these blocks all together. So I'm going to set this off to the side. All right, so here's my blocks. Here's some that I have left over. I said this is the 3rd set that I've made. Go ahead and pull this, get this here. I might as well take these off as well. Now, if they're stuck like this, for those who use a Cricut, and use this, it's a lot easier to pull off than if the total label is cut. Put this off to the side. Came off a lot easier. You can mark these. I did not mark them. If you're a perfectionist, I probably am not that perfectionist, or since I've got 3 of these to make, I didn't mark each one. Just kind of eyeball them. This one's not totally centered. If you're that person that likes everything centered, you'd probably want to mark each one of them so that it's a little more centered than mine. Now, might as well just go ahead and pull this off. You're going to find that it's a little challenging. Like I said, you can use the stickers. I think the Cricut stickers paper works a lot better as far as being able to pull the labels apart from the back of the sticker paper. One of the reasons I don't use it is sometimes on my printer, it's not particularly fond of the thickness of the paper, and sometimes I have trouble getting the labels to print. But with that said, I can easily just go and this little tool, see the paper peels right back. Just an extra step. It makes it a little difficult for my Sunday school class. Usually if I make stickers for them, I will try to use the Cricut paper. It's a little thicker, and that's one reason why that when I put this in, I put a new blade on, but that's why you see the end result of it cutting through the sticker paper. Because if you use like I said, if you use the Cricut product, it's a little thicker paper, so you're not going to have that cut through like that. So I'm going to I'll do a couple more. Then I'm going to show you how I'm going to do the finishing touch. I will turn it off, and then I will show you, we'll finish this, and then I can show you a completed set. Well, show you a completed set and how they look. So it just takes a little more time if you use this paper. But I had to get a new printer, and it will take cardstock, but it will not take really, really thick cardstock. So in the future, I may have to look into getting something that is more designed for people that do these little projects, crafting. I'll pull this off and set this off to the side. And try to line this up finger on it and just press it down. All right, so I'm not going to sit and do all 69 of these, but I will show you. I am going to use Mod Podge. What I'm going to do is I'm going to seal these labels. I'll put a couple layers of this on. It'll help not only seal them, but it'll help protect them as the kids are, you know, bumping them around, throwing them around, doing what kids do. So I'm going to shake this up. You can use any kind of paintbrush. I'm actually going to use one that's just about the size of the block. I actually got this in a pack. There was a pack of paintbrushes. I was like, oh, this should be just about the right size. So I'm not going to put this on real thick. So I want to make sure that the ends are sealed. I'll do this with, make sure, there we go. And what I'll do is I'll come back and I'll put a second layer on it later on tonight. Put just a little more around the sides. Okay, so I'm going to set this off over here. So I'll put another coat on these later. So I want to make sure that help preserve the label and help just create a little bit of a sealant on there. Okay, let's do the rest of these. You don't have to put it on there real thick. And the really cool thing about this, once you seal this with the Mod Podge, it really makes the letters a lot brighter. So the last couple. I would suggest, I'm doing this up in our loft, so I would suggest that I'm probably going to take the rest of them out on our lanai, and I probably will finish them out there. This does not smell all that good, but I have better lighting up here, so we'll finish this last one, and then I will take these outside and finish them. But I will show you what the finished product looks like. Okay. So I'm just going to set this here. And you can see, let me move my camera over just a little bit. And move it over just a little bit. Let me move it up so you can see the finished product. Okay, let me move this. So I do have a set that is finished. Move my Jenga box. I got shifted over a little bit. You see they're nice, they're shiny, very bright, very easy to read. So I think when the kids start playing with these, and let me move this over just a little bit more. I think when the kids start playing with these, I think it meets all the criteria that they had for them. Sorry, let me get this set up. Just as you can see, makes them bright. Font's really good. And I think it's something that the kids will like. They were excited about it last week, so I'm looking forward to sharing this with them tomorrow. And I want to thank you for joining me. And I do have a couple more projects I'm going to be working on. I'm going to post a couple more things today. We are having a popcorn buffet tomorrow at Sunday school. So I had someone kindly donate a popcorn popper for me, and I'll show you the bowls. I've got to make some signs or some stickers for the bowls and decorate them a little bit. And also we're going to be doing a story on Elijah and the widow. So I'm going to show you the little project that we have going on for Sunday school tomorrow. So I just want to thank you. Thank you for joining me. And, I hope if you like this segment, please like and subscribe. And we will be talking to you soon.